money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me, a big mistake.
You is a dirtbag. Let me try to find that other video, the one that we seen in the beginning with that
Oh
dude.
man,
Let me
yeah.
try to find that.
Yeah, this is modern dating for three. This is modern dating for 2023. I
Hmm.
I tell dudes don't even worry about dating in 2023. Don't even date no more. It's over.
Yeah, don't date, guys. Don't date. Aspire to be on your purpose. If
Hmm.
you if you out here looking for a wife, don't date, man. Don't date.
It's a waste of time, a waste of energy.
Okay. And
All
what
that
is dating? What is dating?
right.
No, seriously, what is dating? That's the question, Corporal. What's
Oh
dating? What
shit.
is that?
Shit, I can't even tell, to be honest with you. It's just something that these like-minded women want to do to go out and have fun or whatever.
Right.
Like it don't even make no sense anymore. Dating was supposed to be towards getting to know each other for marriage, but now women don't even want to get married no more. So it's like,
Right.
point. You're wasting your time and energy while you trying to go out there and date. You could be focused on doing anything. Even playing video games is more productive than dating. Because at least
Shout
you're
out to
spending
my gamers.
coordination. Right. Shout out to, I know people like to shit on video games, but at least with a video game, you can fucking learn how to problem solve or something. Like you can't do that dealing with no modern women and try to fucking take them out and waste your money. Hell,
Hey,
you could go to Twitch now. You can get money from gaming now. You can't do that with dealing with modern women.
and guess who's trying to take over gaming now too with their promiscuity?
Oh yeah, yep.
I bet you, y'all take a gander, chat. Guess who's trying to infiltrate the gaming society, and now it's becoming sexualized and it's becoming promiscuous now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take a guess. Now, this video right here, okay, basically, OnlyFans mother is evil. She's charged with child neglect, starving her 5-month-old baby. Right? You know,
Damn.
let me read the title, man. Let's get to the title. Florida OnlyFans, and she's in Florida. Y'all be careful dealing with a bitch in Florida. I didn't say from. I didn't say from. I said in. So that means if she from Florida or even if she moved there, be careful dealing with bitches in the state of Florida. They're demons.
Mm.
They are demons, man. Florida OnlyFans mother is evil, charged with child neglect, starving her 5-month-old baby to death. Where the money at? You's an
That's
OnlyFans, you a
crazy.
OnlyFans model and you can't feed your child? Let's watch this video, guys.
And it's hard to not have your stomach turn reading it. In the arrest report, JSO officers that responded detailed that the baby's ribs were protruding from its body with its stomach caved in. And in the arrest report, it also says that medical officials noted the baby was extremely malnourished, weighing just around 7 pounds. And for some comparison and context, according to the CDC,
At 5 months, you weigh 7 pounds. That's how much you weigh. That's a baby when you coming out the womb.
Hold on. Okay, I want to correct you a little bit because you asked the question where the money at. It wasn't that she didn't feed the child because she had the money. She did it on purpose. She didn't want to feed the child. She didn't want to feed the child because she didn't want to deal with the responsibility
Mm.
of dealing with a child. This is another thing, a reason why this is not good to deal with these minor women that have a lot of bodies. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions. So when they have children, a, a lot of times a lot of times these minor women that want to be promiscuous and not want to be wise and all that type of stuff, they will be the ones that will have their children, deleted.
Yep.
Either they do it themselves or it's neglect.
Neglect. Let the child perish
Mm-hmm.
because they don't feel like. See, in this is the mind state of these modern women when you allow them or when we've allowed them to be so free and so independent. They are literally independent. They don't care about anything around them, even their
Exactly.
child. Okay.
And it's funny that you play this. It's crazy that you play this because I just watched. Going back to when I said I like watching psychology crime stories. I just watched this video about this one woman who had she was definitely a 304 because she was married. She was a single mother, then got married to a dude who had his own daughter. she was jealous of the dude's baby mom. She ends up deleting the daughter. But
deleting who daughter? His daughter?
His daughter, yeah, because she was jealous. She was jealous. She ended up deleting his daughter. All the while, she was being a 304, cheating on this man for 2 years. For 2 years, but he was over here taking up for her, talking about because she had burned the daughter one time. He ended up taking the responsibility for that, telling the police that he did it.
What the
while she's cheating on this guy, and it's all to end up in prison for life because he decided to deal with this type of woman right there.
You got to be kidding me. This man took the blame for her burning his daughter.
Yeah.
What a weak man.
Exactly.
Aviated View says, modern woman is trying to infiltrate the gaming industry to sell coochie. You called it. Yep. You called it right out. Yep. You called it. And yes, he did. Yes, she did. Eli from Jersey. Yes, she did murk that baby. She absolutely murked her baby.
Mm-hmm.
The average weight of a 5-month-old boy is typically around 16 pounds, over double of that. The arrest report says, upon investigation, JSO was also given surveillance video showing McGowan abusing this 5-month-old boy.
That's a 5-month-old baby, y'all. That's a 5-month-old baby.
Wow.
And you know what's sad, y'all? Somewhere out there is a modern man who's going to look at her mugshot and say, I would wife that.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. He said, ooh, she bad. I don't care what she did. I'll wife that.
What's your bond, babe? Where her bond at? How much her bond is?
There will be a simp that will still marry that. That's the sad part.
That is the saddest part of this whole situation. Oh, you know what? The even sadder part is
your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe.
OnlyFans model claiming, and these women claim, oh, they're strong, they're independent, they get their own bag. But look how irresponsible they are with the bag. You can't even fucking feed your child. Like Killer said, though, it's not about the bag, it's the irresponsible nature they have.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting him repeatedly, among other acts, in the clubhouse of her apartment complex. Video showing McGowan abusing this 5-month-old of that. The arrest report says, upon investigation, JSO was also given surveillance video showing McGowan abusing this 5-month-old boy, hitting him repeatedly, among other acts, in the clubhouse of her apartment complex just days before the child's death. Action News Jax's law and safety expert Dale Carson is a former FBI agent and police officer.
Oh man, see that's why I had to correct you on that money situation.
You're right.
Because again, as we can see, modern women, even if they're single, even if they are broke, they will still be able to feed their children. Yep. If she's not feeding her children, it's because she don't want to do that. It's never because she can't do it.
Man, something tells me she's getting food stamps. Something tells me she's getting some type of benefit. Something tells me she probably got WIC. They have programs for you, lady. Why are you not feeding it? God damn it. Grandma don't want to watch the baby no more? Your cousin too tired of watching the baby? Huh? Your home girl is going on hot girl summer with you this time, so she can't watch your baby? Is that why you can't feed them?
And I also this is the reason why we definitely need to talk more about these minor women. People might want to say, oh, it's because you hate women. Like, no, it's because they bring children. Because honestly, we don't necessarily care what these minor women are doing, but they bring children into the situation, and you're affecting other lives that have no choice to what to live. And now this child is dead because his mom was a hoe.
Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe.
For real.
Your mom's a hoe. I'm sorry, young man. I rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I'm sorry you had to go through
that. And look, and somebody is still going to look at her face and ask for what her bond is.
Right.
That's the saddest part of this.
Action News Jax's law and safety expert Dale Carson is a former FBI agent and police officer with decades of experience. He says this report paints the picture of a woman incapable of controlling her emotions.
Clearly, the behavior of the mother in this case is, well, it's tragic is what it is. I mean, it clearly is someone who has no ability to control her emotions, no impulse control.
Tonight, I'm
Yep.
And this is why you should be under the direct leadership of a man as a
Exactly.
woman.
Yep.
Okay. Why do you think you yell at him and give him hell, and then you go back and be like, "I'm sorry, baby, I was just I don't know," or he got to put you in your place. Y'all can't control y'all emotions. Y'all don't know what to do with power. That's why it's imperative that y'all are under the direct leadership of a man. Shout out to Mike in the building. Looks like a newcomer. He says most women are broken now.
Yep. He is
Not
exactly
not some, most of them.
Yep.
Most, at least I would say at least 75% of them. 60 to 80% of women are broken, man. At least.
And that's mostly because they want to be 304s and have multiple bodies. That's most of the reason why they're broken.
Yep.
They want to be sexually promiscuous and have OnlyFans.
Right. And then what they're doing is they're encouraging younger girls, hey, be like me, have sex with multiple men. You need to explore this.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that doing, Killer? That's damaging them. It's like a cycle of damaging children. They are a damage factory.
Yep.
All they do is produce damage.
Mm-hmm.
McGowan in Jacksonville took to social media after the incident, posting photos of what appears to be her now deceased child, saying the hospital still wouldn't tell her what happened.
You don't, nigga, you tell them what happened.
Right.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
You tell them what happened. What do you mean the hospital ain't tell you what happened? You don't deserve to know.
Jesus Christ, man. This is the modern mother right here.
And then you know what happened, bitch. Man, fuck that. You know exactly what happened. I'm mad for this young black man. I'm mad for this young black male. There's an attack on black men. And part of that is the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what happened. The hospital won't tell me. Stop playing dumb, lady. Your child is dead because of your neglect. OnlyFans was more important. Niggas was more important. Having fun was more important. Posting naked pictures online was more important than the upkeeping of your own child. And you want to sit here and act confused? Not today. Not today. Not on OKL channel. Not today.
And what's so
Still
crazy
wouldn't tell her what happened.
What's so crazy is you're gonna expect more of this in 2023. Expect 2023.
Okay.
No ability to control her emotions, no impulse control.
Tonight, McGowan in Jacksonville took to social media after the incident, posting photos of what appears to be her now deceased child, saying the hospital still wouldn't tell her what happened.
Went straight online and played victim. Went straight online and played victim. Your baby dead, so now you want to post it. Oh, I don't know what happened. They didn't tell me. Well, you want somebody to DM you and feel sorry for you? Oh no, that ain't happening. The bell says the baby is in the way. He said so much. He said how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those 6, 7 words say so much. The bell. The baby was in the way of all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I gotta go feed him. Damn, I gotta find out who gonna watch him. Damn, I forgot I ain't feed him. Damn, he hungry.
Crazy.
Mike also says relationships led by women are doomed to fail.
Yep.
Countries led by women are doomed to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Female nature is neither good nor bad, but men must recognize it for what it is.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Exactly.
Precisely. Oh my God, you are so correct. You
totally
are
agree.
correct. I agree with you 100%, my boy. Well said.
According to the arrest papers, McGowan also told investigators the baby had never been taken to the doctors after his birth, something Carson says is typical and usually
Wait a second. You left that hospital and didn't bring that baby. You're not a doctor yourself. You're not upkeeping with that child. You're not making sure the child's straight. And you didn't have the decency to go get a checkup. Oh, I forgot. You knew you were starving the baby. So if you took that child to the doctor, you wouldn't have left with the child.
Right. And then she posted on social media trying to get sympathy and likes.
You waited till the baby died to bring the motherfucker to the hospital. You waited till that motherfucker was damn near dead to bring the baby to the hospital. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't fuck with you, lady.
To the doctors after his birth, something Carson says is typical and usually intentional in the case of an abused or neglected child.
If a child had been in medical care,
I hope y'all heard what he just said there. I'm gonna play that back one more time.
impulse control.
Tanaya McGowan in Jacksonville took to social media after the incident, posting photos of what appears to be her now deceased child, saying the hospital still wouldn't tell her what happened. According to the arrest papers, McGowan also told investigators the baby had never been taken to the doctors after his birth, something Carson says is typical and usually intentional in the case of an abused or neglected child.
Pay attention closely. It's typical and usually intentional for a woman not to bring her child to the doctor, get him checked on or anything when they're the abuser. That's typical. It's a study.
Yep.
So they read you. That's why they didn't give you that baby back. They read your nature. Baby was probably dehydrated. They definitely was starving.
Mm-hmm.
They said they found abuse. They said that she was abusing the baby. That's why you ain't take that baby to the doctor. We get it now.
If a child had been in medical care, clearly they would have foreseen what the prognosis might have been if the child wasn't properly cared for, and they are obligated under the law to contact law enforcement and to disclose these issues.
Carson says in a case like this, with the alleged combination of neglect and abuse ending in the death of a child, that typically carries up to 30 years in prison.
Carson also noted the
Put her
fact that
under
the
that
abuse
bitch.
was memorialized, as he called it, or caught on video. A court would be more likely to go for the maximum sentence if there is a conviction. But he says cases like this don't typically go to trial. Instead, they typically end in plea deal agreements.
Yeah, because it's a modern woman.
Mm-hmm. And then sometimes they don't even get the full maximum. So 30 years, yeah, they might give her 30 years, but it might be like it might even not be given 30 years. It might be like, oh, we might give her 20 years, or we might give her a life, but 20 years parole or some shit like that. 20
No,
years.
she's gonna get a plea deal, man, and that's her best bet, of course.
Oh, of course.
That's the best bet. So she's gonna be charged, and that charge is chargeable up to 30 years. But that plea deal is she's gonna get, like you said, some type of probation,
Mm-hmm.
and she might have to sit for like, I'm not even gonna give it 10. No, I'm not even gonna give it that.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even gonna give it that. They might slap her on the wrist, give her 5 years, man.
Some shit like that.
Real talk. What the dating market will look like in 2023. Men, you are doomed. We are doomed, man. If you looking for love,
you might as well get a passport. You might as well get a passport.
I don't know, or you might have just step up your game.
Yeah,
and play the game, because this game, it's a dirty ass game out here today. It's a dirty game, man. Men going their own MGTOW. That MGTOW means men going their own way. And no, let's not confuse it with incel nature. Let's not confuse it with small D energy and all that fuck shit. It has nothing like that. MGTOW is basically men recognizing what's in front of them, seeing that it does not evolve them, doesn't benefit them, and they go another way from that said obstacle. It could be it could be family, it could be a modern woman, it could be a job, it could be a situation, it could be your damn mind state. You heard what I'm saying? Yeah. Going MGTOW is not physically only, it's mental as well. You got to change the laws of your mind. So if last year you pandered to women, if last year you went stacking bread, if last year you weren't putting yourself out there to learn the world, this year you might need to do that. Not even might, you need to do that. And that's called going MGTOW, going your own way. That's what we call MGTOW.
Exactly.
Go your way, not the world's way.
I couldn't have said it better myself, man.